There's so much hate in these, dude. So much hate. Great comment. They say to never read the comment section. But for some reason, my team has screenshotted a number of these comments from the comment section. And today, we're gonna see what the old keyboard warriors, maybe even some of you right here, has to say about me and my companies. Damn it, people are so mean. So hang tight, we're gonna read through some of this shit. What's up, y'all? My name is Tyler Deveraux. I have been investing in multifamily real estate for the better part of a decade. Also own an education company called the Multifamily Mindset, where we train people just like you to buy an apartment building. So listen, if you are an investor who is in the single family space and wanting to scale to the multifamily space, or you're a passive investor who's looking to put their money to work, hey, click subscribe, and I will continue to drop tons of information your way, valuable information. You're welcome. Woo! All right, let's get into these damn, what are we calling them? We're calling them mean tweets? Mean tweets. Jesus, teach us to never buy that fucking shirt. And then right underneath that is somebody else saying, buy a different shirt. Now, I don't think this was the shirt that I was wearing. In fact, I'm very confident that I know what shirt I was wearing, which is a paisley, beautiful paisley shirt, by the way, that Melissa Elizondo sent me. So Melissa, I don't care what they say, I freaking love that shirt and I'll continue to wear it with pride. This one is too much, dude. This is on one of my advertising campaigns. It says, this ad reads like a polygamy MLM cult, which is exactly what we do here at the Multifamily Mindset. Why do you think it's called multifamily? It's a mindset. That's funny as shit. That literally made me laugh out loud, that one. This one made me cry a little bit. Fuck all that money and you didn't get that hump on your nose fixed?
Boom. Roasted.
I did get it fixed, actually. Is it still there? Listen, here's what happened. I got beat up when I was 16 years old by two dudes repossessing my mom's car. They busted my nose. So I hope you feel like an asshole right now. Okay, this is the childhood trauma. This is what you call character. You scumbags. Nobody wants this. We want normal family homes. We don't want multifamily homes. We want normal family homes. Literally pieces of shit from out of state. Go to hell. Great comment. It says, if you were doing so well with these thousands of units, why would you trouble yourself with these cheesy Tommy Vu style ads selling your fool? Who is Tommy Vu?
Filthy rich. Is the next millionaire going to be you? I started with nothing, and I found a way to make a fortune in real estate. I've been showing thousands of people across America how to do this.
I ain't saying shit about that. That's funny as hell, Phil. Somebody else comments underneath. James, yes, I'm calling you out. Come pay your money. By the way, it's a free class, but regardless, come pay your money to sit in a room with other poor people, learn how to compete with those same poor people, to buy property from other poor people in hopes of renting those properties to other poor people. Presenters then fly off to see more poor people. Listen, James, I don't know if you're just surrounded by poor people, but I don't even know how to take that comment. What surrounds you is within you, bro. Like, that comment is crazy to me. Hey, James, you're probably right, man. But listen, you're also one of those poor people. And what I know is this. If you come to the training, there's a chance that you too could no longer be poor. I'm just saying, there's a chance. Get your ass there. We'll see what we can do. The apartment building will cost you $750,000 to give a good cash flow. The house will cost you less, and you can divide the house in parts. I'm not sure, Christina, how you actually divide the house in parts. I also don't know very many apartment buildings that cost $750,000. Most of them are a lot more than that, just for the record. But that is what we teach you, is how to tap into these regardless of the cost, because you're partnering with other people. But you don't invest on something on what is cheapest. You invest in what is going to give you the best return. And dividing a house in parts sounds like renting out the bedrooms. That sounds, well, the opposite of thinking bigger. Think bigger. Yeah, right. No, knowing that shit was passed down to him. No, this shit was not passed down to me. It's funny. I just had another comment in my DMs yesterday. It was like, man, I don't have all the connections you have. I don't have a podcast. I don't have investors. I don't have this. I don't have a media team. I didn't have any of that shit either. I went out and did the things that I needed to do to be in a position to build that. You can't compare where I'm at now. You have to compare where I started and what I did when I started. That's what I teach. I don't teach do what I do now. It's 10 years down the road. I teach, this is how I started, this is what you should do, and then you scale and grow that way. Nobody who owns a bunch of these things wants to teach anyone else how to own these things. The only people who do this is people who make more money from selling you dreams. I believe it's one of the biggest lies that you have been told and that people believe is that people are like, man, why don't people who are successful share what they know? But the minute that people are successful, when they share what they know, people are like, they ain't successful because they're sharing. See, it's a double-edged sword. That's why I say, like, what surrounds you is within you. Do you believe that people would actually share? Or do you believe, or do you want them to share, or do you not want them to share? Choose a lane. Yes, learn how to keep rentals unaffordable. By all means, I hate real estate investors, greedy bunch of heartless beings. I don't know how to do this without being a dick to people. Damn it. Some douchebag with a bald head and a family trust fund. Listen, I may be some of those things. Bald head, for sure. Douchebag, I mean, you know, I've never denied that. But a family trust, I don't have one of those things. But you know what? This comment makes me realize that I'm gonna start one of those things. Goggins going to teach me about real estate. Scammers alert. Keep your motivation. First off, that might be one of the nicest comments anybody that has ever made of any of these for mistaking me as David Goggins. We look very similar. We obviously have very similar characteristics, so God bless you. But actually, I'm not David Goggins. I will motivate you, so will David Goggins. And you know what's crazy? Real estate is no different than pursuing anything else that is challenging. So I bet that David Goggins could teach you a thing or two about real estate. And how do I know that? Because he was just at one of our events teaching people exactly that. Could have been you, Myron. Thank you for thinking that I'm David Goggins. God bless you. Get the fuck out of here. How ridiculous. If you're profiting so much, how come you're trying to train your future competition? According to your formula, anyone can make 100K plus on a deal. You must have to bilk. I don't know if that's a new term that I'm not sure of. You must have to bilk 35 plus people to make up for one of your imaginary deals. Your formula might have worked before 2007. It's cold garbage now. Christopher, I just don't look at it that way, man. At the highest levels, it's not competition, it's collaboration. There's competition in anything that we do. That's a beautiful thing that gets the best out of you. But collaboration is how we take down these deals. I do a role, somebody else does a role. Collaboratively together, we take down more deals and do more things and build more wealth, and we actually build an amazing community. That's what we have here at the Multifamily Mindset, is an amazing community of like-minded individuals who are bilking each other every single day. We'd love you to be a part of it. If I gotta wear the shirt, I don't wanna own any of those apartments. You don't have to wear the shirt, but I'm just telling you, comfort is key to maintaining a positive mindset. So I don't know what kind of cloth you're wearing currently, but I promise you it is not as comfortable as this cloth right here. They must be hustling, holding seminars, leaving people a few dollars short with limited information provided. It's all game hustle. They must be hustling. Yes, we do hustle. Hustle is a beautiful thing. I don't know what your definition of hustle is. You got to hustle in anything that you do, man. You're running to first base, you hustle. If you're trying to build a portfolio, hustle. Do we provide limited information? It's a free 90-minute training. There is limited information in a free 90-minute training because our time is limited. So you nailed it. Thanks for calling us out. I just wish you wouldn't have done it publicly. God bless you. Ugly ass shirt, says Blake. Why? The shirt is beautiful. All that money, and that's the shirt you choose for this video. All right, there you go. There are mean tweets. Now, here's why I decided to ultimately read this. I was at an event, and a gentleman came up and chatted with me at the event, and he told me that I can't relate. You don't understand, man. I have an accent. You don't know what it's like. People give me shit about my accent all the time. That's why I can't scale this business, is they give me shit about my accent. And I said, bro, I can absolutely relate. I don't have an accent. Well, to me, to other people, I may have an accent. But I said, I can absolutely relate about people giving you shit. I pulled these up. I just pulled up an ad, and I just scrolled through the comments. And he was like, oh my Lord, those are, I said, yeah, bro, how many followers do you have? And he had like 300 followers. And I said, you do, well, 10 times that plus a bunch of ads that go to millions of people. You have to get thick skin. So if you're gonna do this business, you have to be able to get thick skin. Somebody mentions your shirt, you gotta know why you're wearing that shirt and why it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. Melissa, it's a beautiful shirt. Somebody mentions your bald head, you gotta love you for your bald head. Somebody mentions your nose, that's fucked up. Hopefully nobody mentions anything about your nose, but I love my nose, man. I love my nose. Somebody mentions whatever the hell they mention. Who cares, dude? You know why? You know why I feel that way? Because I know the good that we do and the impact that we make. And when you're living in line with making an impact, that's all that matters, dude. Just keep doing you and being you. The rest will take care of itself. But listen, one of the biggest things that I see in the comments from my ads is just this lack of belief. People stay stuck because they believe, well, that people are shitty. They believe people are scammers. They believe people are shitty. They believe that people who really succeed won't share their success. But what you'll find, and what I have found, by the way, and I can relate to that because, well, that's how I felt. I felt that anybody who was successful, they had it handed to them, they had some secret or some connection that I didn't have. What I realized is this: they were doing things that I wasn't doing. Maybe they had connections. You wanna know why? Because they created them. They didn't have them in the beginning. That was a story I told myself. When I realized that was an unlock for me of, man, if somebody has something that I don't have, I'm gonna ask, how did you do it? What did you do? Another thing I realized that the more you escalate, the more you grow, the most wealthy, successful people that I've ever met are the most giving, successful, or the most giving people that I've ever met. That's why they're successful. What people think is that these individuals that I'm training are my competition. I'm 10 years ahead. I'm not competing against them. I'm training them how to scale and grow. I'm not competing against them. I'm training them while competing against people that are way down the road. They look at me to move the needle. I'm looking somewhere else to move the needle. That's how come I can continue to grow and they can continue to grow. But that all starts with this belief. And the biggest things that I've noticed in comments since running ads or building any following at all is a lack of belief, and that's why people stay stuck. So listen, if you have questions, ask questions. If you want help, ask for help. If you want to stay stuck, you can stay stuck too. If you want to spew hate, I'll still love you. Except for that damn lady that talked about my nose. You son of a bitch. All right, hey, share this with somebody. Your actionable is to go comment something nice, not on mine, on somebody else's. Go find a random post and comment something nice. Give them a compliment and see what happens on the other end. Just try it one time and see what happens. And I just bet that you'll get a better reaction than spewing a bunch of damn hate, even if some of this is funny as shit. Love y'all. Go share this episode. Go rate, review, all those kind of things, and live always with aloha. Peace.